Ape, not kill ape. Ape, try to get on with human. Inspector Clouseau's residence. Hello and welcome to panDOMonium. Now, Wolf the Planet of the Apes is out this weekend and in the cinema. I was in two minds about going to see it. Why? I mean, I did enjoy the first one, Rise, obviously in the first one in this series, but I was massively disappointed in Dawn. It was just mostly tedious. I also gave a wide berth to Tom Cruise's version of The Mummy. When I did eventually see that, since I'm always going to at some point, it was dreadful. Apparently war has a lot to say about race and culture and, hang on. I don't want a bloody history lecture when I go to the cinema. Yeah, I want entertainment. And it's also annoying that this new film goes on for way too long, 2.5 bloody hours. It doesn't need to be that long. Why? Very rarely does a film need to go over 2 hours, but anyway. In addition to all that, both film 2 and 3 in the series were directed by Matt Reeves. So that's another reason to give it a miss in the meantime. I certainly gave a miss to his Let the Right One In remake, Let Me In. I love the originals, so why would I want to go see an inferior remake? He also made Cloverfield, which to me wasn't a patch on 10 Cloverfield Lane. I know that sequel's rather divided people. Coming up from him in due course is The Batman, which leads me on to something else. I'm getting fed up with superhero movies. I mean, everyone raved about movies like Wonder Woman and Spider-Man, Homecoming, but I found they just trod over the same ground again and again and again and again. I mean, I just seem to be hating most of the films that others are loving. By contrast, I really enjoyed Suicide Squad, which most people seem to hate. I did enjoy Doctor Strange, so let me know what you think of that. I mean, Benedict Cumberbatch, he's a great actor, and so I think that really helped when it came to doing the part, whereas Tom Holland can't act to save his life. And God, The Impossible was bloody boring as well. Who keeps raving about that? As for the other films that are coming out, Phase 3 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe franchise Doobrey is coming to a head in January with Avengers Infinity War. Then we'll continue with Phase 4 with Black Panther in February, which looks dull as ditch water from the trailer. Meanwhile, Warner and DC Comics will give us Justice League, Aquaman, Cyborg, and apparently Shazam, which is something I use to identify music tracks which I don't know the name of. So it's bound to have a wicked soundtrack. Also, Universal's Dark Monsters series. That's meant to be continuing with Bride of Frankenstein, Wolfman, Van Helsing, and so on, but given the terrible performance of Cruise's The Mummy, I think that universe has just imploded on itself. Cue Genesis. And now the obligatory post-credits scene. Well, I am talking about superhero movies. Yeah, I still do love movies, don't get me wrong, but when they've actually put the effort in, not just churned out the same old shit time and time again,